The 2024 general election is still several months away, but the United States Missouri Senate race is starting to get a little heated. Jared Young is officially on the Missouri ballot for this fall, and he joins us this morning. Welcome to you. Thank you so much for being with us. So can you talk to me a little bit about yourself and why you are running for U.S. Senate?
Yeah, so I live here in the four-state area. I live in Webb City.
Okay,
I have
yes.
a family of six kids and a wife that I've been married to, just celebrated 16 years of marriage. Decided to run this year for a couple of reasons.
Okay.
One, I'm incredibly exhausted and frustrated with what the two-party system is producing, like most Missouri voters and frankly most American voters. So I just really feel like somebody needs to step up and do something, and I'm in a position to be able to be that person. Second thing is 43% of Missouri voters now identify as independent, and 70% of Missouri voters have indicated they're interested in voting for an independent or third-party candidate in this U.S. Senate race. So if somebody's going to accomplish something like this, now is the time.
Yes.
2024 is the year.
Interesting, because oftentimes people think of a third-party candidate as kind of a long shot bid to the office. So in terms of, being an independent yourself and running as a third-party candidate, how are you hoping that this is going to be beneficial to the people of Missouri that you're hoping to represent?
One of the frustrations I have is that so much of what's happening in Washington right now is driven by the party politics, by the partisan warfare. And I feel like if we can get a representative in there that's not beholden to either one of the parties, but is really just focused on problem solving, on constructive dialogue, on disagreeing productively, then we're going to get a lot further on the really complex problems that our country's facing.
Absolutely. And then how are you looking to take those, Southwest Missouri values? You live in Webb City, you're part of the people, you're among the people. What are you hoping to bring to Washington, D.C. if you get the candidacy for U.S. Senate?
So it's interesting, my family actually lived in Washington, D.C. for a little while before we moved to Webb City 10 years ago. And that means we really understand this is where people are down to earth.
Yes.
This is where people understand what America is really about. And those are the kind of values I think we need in Washington. Normally people are coming from the Kansas City or the St. Louis area when they're running for major office like this in Missouri. And I really think we need somebody that's more from the rural areas and understands the struggles that rural people are facing.
Yes.
It's not just inner cities that are struggling with, poverty and drugs and challenges like that.
Absolutely. Good point there. And then you are, you are on the ballot now and you're having a ballot rally celebration tomorrow. Talk to me a little bit about that event and what people can come to learn more about you.
Yeah, so one of the big challenges as an independent is getting on the ballot.
Yes.
And so we needed 10,000 signatures to get on the ballot. We ended up submitting 25,000 signatures. Officially got word from the Secretary of State just a few weeks ago that we are on the ballot. So we're really just having an event, one, to celebrate this, two, to just give people a chance to see me in person and learn more about the campaign and what we're up to. It's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at the Sterling Events Center. We'd love to have as many people there as possible.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jared, for being with us this morning. And if you want to learn more about Jared Young, you can either head on to the event tomorrow or you can visit his website at votejaredyoung.com. We'll be right back.